Tell me, Aldo, if I were sitting where you're sitting, would you show me mercy?
Nope.
What is that English expression about shoes and feet?
Looks like the shoe's on the other foot. Ja, just thinking of that.
Sie können wegtreten. Bleiben Sie am Posten draußen. So you're Aldo the Apache.
So you're the Jew hunter.
I'm a detective. A damn good detective. Finding people is my specialty, so naturally I worked for the Nazis finding people, and yes, some of them were Jews, but Jew hunter? Just a name that stuck.
Well, you do have to admit, it is catchy.
Do you control the nicknames your enemies bestow on you? Aldo the Apache and the Little Man?
What do you mean, the little man?
German's nickname for you.
The German's nickname for me is the little man?
And as if to make my point, I'm a little surprised how tall you were in real life. I mean, you're a little fellow, but not circus midget, little as your reputation would suggest.
Where's my man? Where's Bridget von Hammersmark?
Well, let's just say she got what she deserved. And when you purchase friends like Bridget von Hammersmark, you get what you pay for. Now, as far as your paisanos, Sergeant Donowitz and Private Omar...
How you know our names?
Lieutenant Aldo. If you don't think I wouldn't interrogate every single one of your swastika-marked survivors... We simply aren't operating on the level of mutual respect, I assume.
No, I guess not.
Well, back to the whereabouts of your two Italian saboteurs. As of this moment, both Omar and Donowitz should be sitting in the very seats we left them in. 0023 and 0024, if my memory serves. Explosives still around their ankle, still ready to explode, and your mission, some would call it terrorist plot, as of this moment, is still a go.
That's a pretty exciting story. What's next? Lies on ice?
However, all I have to do is pick up this phone right here, inform the cinema, and your plan's kaput.
If they're still here. And if they're still alive. And that's one big if. There ain't no way you're gonna take them boys out setting off them bombs.
I have no doubt. And yes, some Germans will die, and yes, it will ruin the evening, and yes, Goebbels will be very, very, very mad at you for what you've done to his big night. But you won't get Hitler, you won't get Goebbels, you won't get Goering, and you won't get Bormann. And you need all four to end the war. But if I don't pick up this phone right here, you may very well get all four. And if you get all four, you end the war tonight. So, gentlemen, let's discuss the prospect of ending the war tonight. So the way I see it, since Hitler's death or possible rescue rests solely on my reaction, if I do nothing, it's as if I'm causing his death even more than yourselves. Wouldn't you agree?
I guess so.
How about you, Yutovich?
I guess so, too.
Gentlemen, I have no intention of killing Hitler and killing Goebbels and killing Goering and killing Bormann, not to mention winning the war single-handedly for the Allies, only later to find myself standing before a Jewish tribunal. If you want to win the war tonight, we have to make a deal.
What kind of deal?
The kind you wouldn't have the authority to make. However, I'm sure this mission of yours has a commanding officer. A general. I'm betting for OSS would be my guess. Ooh, that's a bingo. Is that the way you say it? That's a bingo?
You just say bingo.
Bingo! How fun! But I digress. Where were we? Yeah, make a deal. Over there, is a very capable two-wave radio, and sitting behind it is a more than capable radio operator named Hammond. Get me someone on the other end of that radio with the power of the pen to authorize my, let's call it, the terms of my conditional surrender, if that tastes better going down.
You know where I'm from?
Yeah, where is that exactly?
Maynardville, Tennessee. I've done my share of bootlegging. Up there, if you engage in what the federal government calls illegal activity, but what we call just a man trying to make a living for his family selling a little moonshine liquor, it behooves oneself to keep his wits. Long story short, we hear a story too good to be true. It ain't.
Sitting in your chair would probably say the same thing. And 999.999 times out of a million, you would be correct. But in the pages of history, every once in a while, fate reaches out and extends its hand. What shall the history books read?